Hello! This video is part of a series where I read over old issues of my comic Hellgate and give some commentary. Hellgate started in 2003 when I was 15 and ran till 2009. You can read it for free at jaegercomics.com. This footage was captured from my streams over at twitch.tv/Jaeger_comics. Looks like 2005, so I was still in high school. Battle 12, The Demon, The Kiss, and Courtney. Last time on Hellgate, Neil in his demonic rage killed Kelly. His demonic energy caused an overload in the computer at ERC, causing it to explode. Neil now stands in a field, stuck in his transformation. Yes, so last time, Kelly, Neil's evil girlfriend, lured him into a trap. He was facing death, and then his rage from being betrayed caused him to transform. He started glowing with demonic energy. He got sharp claws, sharp teeth. His eyes went all black. And in his blind rage, he killed Kelly. And that snapped him out for a second, but that kind of set him off too. He was definitely remorseful for killing her, and then he just kind of exploded and ran off on his own. Demonic, meanwhile, was freed in all this and went and said he had to go get Neil's friends. So now that's where we return with Neil in a field as the sun rises on a new day. The car pulls up. Neil's friends emerge. Neil, what's wrong? Why is he just standing there? He is stuck within his emotions. Neil! No, Jessica, wait! Bzz, ah! His demonic energy won't let anyone close. So that's it, huh? He thinks he can hide? Courtney? He thinks he can make me wait like this? Courtney, wait, the energy! Shing! It dispels. His energy dispelled. All Demonic told me is that Kelly betrayed you. Your first kiss. She betrayed you. But you have to forget her because... Oh my god. It's a smooch. And I think he's snapping out of it. So some time passes. Is Neil ready to go? After Jessica gets done treating his wounds. Got Jessica over here, bandaging him up. When did you become a nurse? You slay, Jesse sees, Courtney drives. I need to contribute somehow. Now come on, Neil. Let's get going. Some big walls of earth pop up. We're surrounded by a wall of earth. It's a demon. But who? Over there. What the heck is going on in this place? Dun dun dun. Oh, no. Neil, take care of this demon. What? Yeah, right. He looks terrified. Neil goes in for a swing. Tink. Slash. Oh. Didn't even cut through the demon. Oh, lands hard. He's not even transformed. No, I can't. Neil, get over it and transform. As long as I don't get angry. Foof. Ah! Oh, he looks like he dodged. Oh, slashed on the leg. Oh, I'm the Demon King's third in command. You have no hope of slaying me at your level. Neil, you're gonna have to go to your demonic form. No! Neil, you have to! I can't! There's no other choice! I can't! Something goes flying past him in the background. Oh shit. Phew. Phew. You bastard! Phew. Kick in the face. Oh. A break in the wall. We have a way out. Jumps up, throws a sword. Tink. Even in your transformation, you can't penetrate my. Voof. I really like that. I'll go more in commentary. Oh, he's slain and sucked up into the sword. Neil, Dominic is keeping Courtney alive, but we need to get her to the hospital now. Hurry! Next time, oh god, we're all over the place. Next time on Hellgate, Battle 13 Miracle. Courtney is rushed to the hospital, but the question remains, will she survive? So this cover here is actually a remake of cover 3. I mentioned this when we did cover 3. So basically, I had these two glowing eyes in the background, and as now that this demon has revealed, the Demon King's third in command, I remade the cover and put the demon in there. And it is kind of interesting just to see my art style change. I'm not going to pull up 3D side by side, but you can do that on the website. But yeah, my art was definitely a lot better at this point than it was in 2003 when I made the third issue. So it was only a 2-year difference. I try a little bit of shading with this one. The shading always looks pretty ugly in Hellgate because it's just a mechanical pencil. But I figure with the sun rising, God, the sun's ginormous. I should show the shading. And this is actually one of the first times I made it kind of clear that the hair, you can't cast a shadow on his hair because his hair is actually luminescent. It has a slight glow to it, which I show way better in Heavengate, but that was my way of showing it back in Hellgate. And this idea that Jessica tries to get close, but the demonic aura repels her, but Courtney can actually dispel it. A lot of people from very early on thought that Neil and Courtney were supposed to be a thing, and that actually was not the case. Neil and Courtney were not supposed to be together. I didn't have plans for coupling in the series, but this issue came up, and it just felt right to have a kiss break him of his shock, of his demonic emotions. I'll admit that it's probably not the best execution because there's no lead up to it. I do not show any signs that there's any type of relationship between these two. And in fact, we'll see in the next issue, I try to retcon it quite a bit with flashbacks. But yeah, I remember drawing this in Southern Illinois. We were staying at my mom's boyfriend's place at the time, because I think we're getting my second car. Because on my we found it on eBay, and it was actually farther south than where we were. So I stayed at my mom's boyfriend's while my mom and her boyfriend drove even far south to go get the car. And I remember drawing this in his kitchen in the morning, and his daughter was like, "Oh, that's really sweet." And his cat was a demon. Seriously, it was the meanest. Cat would just come in, look at me, hiss, and then go over and eat. That cat was evil. Cat hated everyone. This is also where I introduced the idea that Jessica's going to have some first aid ability, because I figured she needed kind of a purpose on this trip. Like you said, Courtney's a driver. Jesse can see demons in human form, and Neil's the frickin' Slayer. But yeah, and then this Wall of Earth shows up. This demon, I still kind of like his design. I've definitely improved upon it in later iterations. But yeah, so you asked, like, why is Neil afraid of this diamond dog? Which, granted, I don't get the reference, but he's not afraid of the demon per se. He's afraid of transforming. Like, he is afraid of that demonic form because he lost control. So at first he's afraid of transforming entirely. So this is him trying to fight in his basic form. You see, he can't even hold the sword one-handed when it's basic form. Like, he's a scrawny boy. He's got to go two-handed, and yeah, that does not help whatsoever. And then he's like, all right, I'll just transform. And I'm really not a fan of these faces. I'm so much better at showing the emotions here. Kind of makes me cringe looking at what I was trying to do back here. But yeah, so he tries a little transformation. I like the detail I did back then. So of course he was scratched on his back, I think in a previous fight back in issue 9. So that gets a bandage on it, but when he skids on the ground here, that bandage starts to come off. So you see like that big old bandage start to peel off. He goes for a swing. Okay, and you see this demon has this big old sphere coming out of its back, which is what he fires off here. I think I actually tried inverting this once. I could have swore I did, but I guess not. But yeah, the idea is just that they're having this argument and there's in the background. And I haven't really established why the demon decided to target Courtney, but here we are. And this was actually a idea of the original Courtney. Our relationship was a bit rocky in high school at times. So I think one time she said as a joke that I should kill off her character this way because I think she wanted out of the comic. She's fine with it now. Like, we still chat every once in a great while, and she still likes catching up on the comic and thinks it's really cool. So that's all years and years and years in the past. But I did run with the idea. And I remember one time I actually sketched it out before I got to this issue and showed it to her. I'm like, hey, see? And she's like, was worried at first because she thought I was mad at her. And I'm like, no, this was your idea. She's like, oh, right, Fit, I forgot. So I was just drawing her being killed for funsies. But yeah, that's a big old hole in the gut. And yeah, I like this series of events here. These lines aren't exactly straight, so I'm not a fan of that. But yeah, it gives him a kick in the face, knocks him. I want to make it clear that that's how they were going to get out. I like this. He jumps up in the air, throws the sword, and the sword isn't enough to penetrate, but he just dive bombs onto the sword, putting his feet on the handles or the hilt or whatever, and just pushing it into him. I thought that was really, really brutal and really showed his anger in this fight. And then I don't like his face here. Like, his face is very nonplussed for the situation. He should be way more concerned about what's just going on right now. But yeah, Demonic seems to think that she can be saved with that big hole in her gut. Jaeger Inc. Before it was Jaeger Comics, it was Jaeger Inc. Until I tried to get JaegerInc.com, and it's already taken by Chuck Yeager. So I had to go with Jaeger Comics, which makes way more sense. And that was one of the original logos, which is a little pencil there for the Y. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button, and I'd love to read your comments below. And make sure you're subscribed so you know when the next comic goes up. Also, check the description for a playlist of any readings you may have already missed. And if you'd like to read ahead, all of these comics are free on my website, JaegerComics.com. Bye!